Okay, so coming from my war bunker in Ukraine, sorry, I haven't been posting very much recently. Sorry, you know the nuclear fallout has really set in, and you know my mom kind of grew a pair of fucking wings and shit. So I've been too busy fucking nurturing her and shit to get around to this 9 subscriber channel. So oh my god, Keemstar never left. What a fucking surprise. No, I love Keemstar. I get it, you know, he's old, he's slightly out of touch, but you have to admit, he's entertaining as fuck. Even him watching a video and laughing uncontrollably in that weird high-pitched ass voice is funny to me. It's also personally funny to me to watch his life kind of crumble into multiple midlife crises as he realizes he's a 40-year-old child more and more on Twitter. Shit, I'm rooting for him. But even though I want him to win at life, it's funny even when he fails because he gets right back up and keeps taking hits. Now it's surprising how good old Dan over here has continued to flourish, you know, in the YouTube space. And even through multiple deaths and revivals of the commentary community, he's still decently relevant. Shit, even only a couple of months ago, Drama Alert would post nearly every other day to 1 million views. Well, with the recent completely out of left field dip in views mixed with the fact that drama is dry, Keemstar vowed to leave the internet the day he turned 40. Yeah, so he's not. Oh my god, shocker, dear mortals. Someone addicted to online toxicity isn't going to leave the internet. Wow, my fucking mind is blown right there. My pink gooey brains are currently leaking from the ceiling onto the floor. I actually need to clean that up. That's probably gonna mold. Now, earlier in the year, when Keem announced his retirement, half the internet believed it and half the internet didn't. You know, like with everything Keemstar has ever said. If anything, him making the announcement made Team Leafy over here look really fucking bad to Team Klein over there. Because now they have all the ammo they would need to shoot. Keem's a liar, Keem's a hypocrite, he doesn't stick to his promises, he did this for clout, are gonna be in the next 8 Def Noodles videos and the main topic for the next 3 H3 podcasts. Shit, I like Danny Boy over here, and I think he probably did it for clout. But as we've seen, that's majorly backfired. Rather than bringing Keem back into the more mainstream area he was in earlier last year, he instead lost viewers and subscribers at the thought of him leaving, lessening his popularity and viewership. Keem probably expected to keep growing for the remaining months and the story to get so big as he announced his departure that the internet all came back to him and realized what they could lose in him, you know? Worked for me. I haven't been this invested in Drama Alert since the Call Me Carson drama. But it didn't work as much for everybody else. Instead, Keemstar lost subscribers, and while his comment section apparently begged him to stay, the rest, which I never saw, by the way, the rest of the internet kind of just went on, which probably sucked ass for his self-esteem. So he sees it, he probably relates it all to the fact that the community opposite of him are calling him a liar, so he decides, who's someone small I could bring on to make people think I'm actually gonna do it? So you know, he gets Willie Mac Show. Someone whose content I really like, even though it's nothing extraordinary. And he says, hey Willie, you want clout, right? Here, you gonna be the main contender to get Drama Alert after I leave. You know, my rightful heir. And of course, nobody's going to fucking turn that down. It's Keemstar. This boy is a commentary community veteran, you know, like, obviously you're gonna take it, especially if you're a part of the same community. And then looky there, more people unsub and don't look back because they don't like the guest host. I remember watching Drama Alert at points where the other people guest hosted, you know, like whatever the fuck his name was, Sky Blue or whatever. But it's never been to the point that it is now, you know, and that's weird to think about. You know how time and community change so much but stay the same, both at the same time? After all that happens, I feel like Keem realized that it wasn't gonna work. If anything, it was making him less relevant in the process, so he comes up with multiple excuses, you know, like, oh well, we're worth this much, we can do more, or, well, you guys just wanted me to stay here so bad I had to stay. And then look at that MyBookie, that gambling app that Keemstar's been fucking promoting for the last 10 months, out of nowhere offers him a 2-year deal, which means he can't leave, giving him another excuse not to leave. Ending it all. kind of sad to see someone I look up to so much falling from grace into possible or eventual irrelevancy. Keemstar is someone I've grown up with through every YouTube community I've ever been interested in. All this was speculation, by the way, when it comes to like the fact that it was to gain clout or whatever. And Keem could have actually intended on leaving. We don't know for sure, you know. And if I'm honest, I'm glad to see he's still kicking around. And I honestly don't see him leaving for a long time, and I'm happy for that. He's been such a big part of the internet for such a long time, and love him or hate him, he's definitely made things a hell of a lot more interesting. Anyway, dear mortals, those are my thoughts on the situation. Goodbye.